Good morning. Today, I am very happy to talk to you about something very important. It is about reading English to improve fluency. Learning English can be hard, but it can also be fun and exciting. Today, I will tell you how you can read English to become better at speaking and understanding it. This speech will be long, but I hope it will be helpful and interesting for you. First, let's talk about why reading is important for learning English. Reading helps you see how words are used in sentences. It shows you grammar, new words, and how to say things. When you read, you learn how people talk and write in English. Reading is like having a teacher with you all the time. It can help you learn new things every day. Now, let's start with the basics. When you are just beginning to learn English, you should start with easy books. These are books with simple words and short sentences. Picture books for children are a great choice. They have pictures that help you understand the story. The words are easy, and you can learn them quickly. One good way to start is by reading fairy tales and simple stories. Stories like Cinderella, Little Red Riding Hood, and The Three Little Pigs are good choices. These stories are fun and have easy words. You can find these stories in books or online. When you read them, try to say the words out loud. This helps you practice speaking. Next, let's talk about graded readers. Graded readers are books written for learners of English. They come in different levels, from very easy to more difficult. Start with Level 1 books. These books use simple words and sentences. As you get better, you can move to higher levels. Graded readers are very helpful because they match your level of English. When you read, it is important to read every day. Try to read for at least 15 to 30 minutes each day. The more you read, the better you will become. Reading every day helps you remember new words and grammar. It also makes reading a habit, something you do regularly. As you read, you will find new words. When you see a new word, try to guess its meaning from the context. Look at the other words in the sentence. They can give you clues about what the new word means. If you still do not understand, you can use a dictionary. Write down new words in a notebook. Write the meaning and an example sentence. This will help you remember the words. Reading out loud is another good way to improve fluency. When you read out loud, you practice speaking. It helps you learn the sounds of English. It also helps you with pronunciation. Choose a short passage or a page from your book. Read it out loud slowly. Try to speak clearly and correctly. If you make a mistake, do not worry. Just try again. Reading out loud will help you become more confident in speaking English. Let's talk about reading different types of books. As you get better at reading, try to read different kinds of books. Read stories, but also read non-fiction books. Non-fiction books are about real things. They can be about history, science, animals, or famous people. Reading different types of books will give you a lot of new words and ideas. It will make your English better and more interesting. Another good way to improve your reading is to join a book club. A book club is a group of people who read the same book and talk about it. You can join a book club in your school, library, or online. In a book club, you can discuss the book with others. You can share your ideas and listen to others. This will help you understand the book better and improve your speaking skills. Reading newspapers and magazines is also very helpful. They have articles about news, sports, movies, and many other topics. They use everyday language, so you can learn how people talk and write. Start with easy newspapers or magazines. As you get better, you can read more difficult ones. Try to read one article every day. It will help you learn new words and stay informed about what is happening in the world. Now, let's talk about using technology to read. There are many apps and websites that can help you read English. Some apps have stories and articles that are made for English learners. They also have audio, so you can listen and read at the same time. This helps you learn the pronunciation of words. Some good apps are Duolingo, LingQ, and Bilinguapp. These apps can make reading fun and interesting. Using an e-reader is also a good idea. An e-reader is a device like a Kindle. It is like a book, but it is electronic. You can carry many books in one small device. E-readers have dictionaries built in. If you see a new word, you can touch it, and the meaning will appear. This makes reading easier and faster. Let's talk about reading English with friends. Reading with friends can be very fun and helpful. You can choose a book to read together. After reading a chapter, you can meet and talk about it. You can ask each other questions and share your thoughts. This helps you understand the book better and practice speaking English. You can also read to a friend or a family member. Choose a short story or an article and read it to them. Ask them to listen and tell you if you make mistakes. This will help you improve your reading and speaking skills. It is also a good way to spend time with friends and family. Another way to improve your fluency is to read and write summaries. After you read a chapter or an article, write a short summary. A summary is a short version of what you read. It tells the main points of the story or article. Writing summaries helps you remember what you read. It also helps you practice writing in English. Now, I want to talk about reading books that you enjoy. It is very important to read books that you like. If you like the book, you will want to read more. Choose books about topics that interest you. If you like sports, read books about sports. If you like animals, read books about animals. When you enjoy what you read, learning English becomes fun. Reading books that have been made into movies can also be helpful. After you read the book, watch the movie. This helps you see and hear the story in a new way. It can help you understand the book better. Some good books that have been made into movies are Harry Potter the Lion, The Witch and the Wardrobe, and Charlotte's Web. Reading is not only about books. You can also read comics and graphic novels. Comics and graphic novels have pictures and words. They are fun to read and can help you learn English. The pictures help you understand the story. Some good comics and graphic novels for beginners are Garfield Tintin and The Adventures of Asterix. Listening to audiobooks while reading can also be very helpful. Audiobooks are recordings of books read out loud. You can listen to the audiobook and read the book at the same time. This helps you learn the pronunciation and rhythm of English. It also helps you understand the story better. You can find many audiobooks online or in libraries. It is also important to set goals for your reading. Set small, achievable goals. For example, you can set a goal to read 1 book a month, or you can set a goal to learn 10 new words each week. Setting goals helps you stay motivated and makes learning English more enjoyable. Now, let's talk about patience and practice. Learning English takes time and effort. It is important to be patient with yourself. Do not get discouraged if you do not understand everything at once. Keep practicing and keep reading. The more you read, the better you will become. In conclusion, reading is a wonderful way to improve your English fluency. Start with easy books and move to harder ones as you get better. Read every day and practice reading out loud. Use technology to help you and read with friends. Choose books that you enjoy and set goals for your reading. Be patient and keep practicing. Reading will open up a world of new words, ideas, and adventures for you. Thank you for listening. I hope you find joy in reading and that it helps you become fluent in English. Happy reading! Hello everyone. Today I want to talk about how to improve your English. English is a very important language. It is spoken by many people around the world. If you learn English well, you can talk to people from different countries, read many books, and watch movies. You can also get better jobs. So, let's learn how to improve our English. First, we need to start with the basics. It is like building a house. We need a strong foundation. The basics of English are the alphabet, simple words, and easy sentences. When I was a child, I learned the alphabet first. My teacher gave me a big book with pictures. Each picture had a letter. For example, A had an apple, B had a ball, and so on. I looked at the pictures and repeated the letters many times. After learning the alphabet, I started to learn simple words. My mom would show me a picture of a cat and say, "Cat," I would repeat after her. "Cat." We did this with many words every day. Soon, I knew many words. Next, I learned how to make sentences. My dad would say, "This is a cat," I would repeat. "This is a cat." We made many sentences like this. "This is a dog." "This is a ball." "This is a car." It was fun, and I felt very happy when I could make my own sentences. Now that we know the basics, we need to practice every day. Practice is very important. When I was in school, my teacher told us a story about a boy named Jack. Jack wanted to be a good runner. He practiced running every day. He woke up early in the morning and ran around the park. At first, it was very hard. Jack was tired and wanted to stop, but he did not give up. He kept running every day. After a few months, Jack was a very good runner. He could run fast and far. Learning English is the same. We need to practice every day. We can read books, write sentences, listen to English songs, and talk to people in English. Even if it is hard, we should not give up. With practice, we will get better. Reading books is a great way to improve your English. When I was young, my favorite book was The Very Hungry Caterpillar. It is a story about a small caterpillar who eats many foods and becomes a big butterfly. The book has many pictures and easy words. I read it many times. I learned many new words and how to make sentences. There are many books like The Very Hungry Caterpillar. You can find books with simple words and pictures. Start with easy books. Read them many times. When you feel comfortable, you can read harder books. Reading helps you learn new words, understand grammar, and see how sentences are made. Writing is another important way to improve your English. When I was in school, my teacher asked us to write a diary every day. She said, "Write about your day. What did you do? How did you feel at first? It was hard." I did not know many words. My sentences were short. Today I played. It was fun, but I did not give up. I wrote every day. After some time, my writing got better. My sentences were longer. Today I played with my friends in the park. We had a lot of fun. We played soccer and ate ice cream. You can write a diary too. Write about your day. Write about your favorite book, movie, or food. You can also write letters to your friends. The more you write, the better you will get. Listening to English songs is fun and helps improve your English. When I was a teenager, I loved listening to English songs. My favorite singer was Michael Jackson. His songs were very popular. I listened to them many times. At first, I did not understand all the words, but I liked the music. I wrote down the words I heard and tried to sing along. After some time, I understood more words. I learned new words and how to pronounce them. You can listen to your favorite English songs. Listen many times. Write down the words. Try to sing along. It is fun and helps you learn new words and pronunciation. Watching English movies is another fun way to improve your English. When I was in high school, I loved watching Disney movies. My favorite movie was The Lion King. It is a story about a young lion named Simba. The movie has beautiful songs and easy words. I watched it many times. I learned many new words and how to make sentences. You can watch your favorite English movies. Start with movies for children. They have easy words and sentences. Watch the movie many times. Try to understand the story. Write down new words and sentences. It is fun and helps you learn new words, grammar, and pronunciation. Talking to people in English is very important. When I was in college, I had a friend from the United States. Her name was Sarah. Sarah spoke English very well. I was shy and afraid to talk to her, but Sarah was very kind. She said, "Let's talk in English. I will help you." We talked every day. At first, it was hard. I made many mistakes, but Sarah helped me. She corrected my mistakes and taught me new words. After some time, I felt more confident. I could talk to Sarah in English without fear. You can talk to your friends in English. You can also join an English club. There, you can meet people who want to learn English too. You can talk to each other and practice together. The more you talk, the better you will get. There are many apps and websites that help you learn English. When I was working, I used an app called Duolingo. It is a fun app that helps you learn new words and sentences. The app has many levels. You can start with easy levels and move to harder levels. The app also has games and quizzes. It is fun and helps you learn English. You can use apps like Duolingo, Babbel, or Rosetta Stone. You can also visit websites like BBC Learning English or VOA Learning English. These websites have many lessons, videos, and exercises. They help you learn new words, grammar, and pronunciation. Joining an English class is a great way to improve your English. When I was an adult, I joined an English class. The class had a teacher and many students. The teacher was very good. She taught us new words, grammar, and pronunciation. We also did many activities like reading, writing, listening, and speaking. I made many friends in the class. We practiced together and helped each other. After some time, my English got much better. You can join an English class too. Look for classes in your school, community center, or online. The class will help you learn new things and practice with others. Learning English takes time. It is like planting a tree. You need to water it every day. At first, you will not see much change, but if you keep watering it, the tree will grow big and strong. When I was learning English, I made many mistakes. Sometimes, I felt sad and wanted to give up. But my teacher told me a story about a turtle and a rabbit. The turtle was slow and the rabbit was fast. They had a race. The rabbit ran fast and took a rest. The turtle moved slowly but did not stop. In the end, the turtle won the race. Learning English is like being the turtle. Move slowly but do not stop. Be patient and keep practicing. One day you will be very good at English. One way to improve your English speaking skills is to practice in front of a mirror. When I was learning English, my teacher told me to stand in front of a mirror and talk. At first, I felt silly, but I did it anyway. I would look at myself and say, "Hello, my name is John. I am learning English." I practiced speaking about my day, my family, and my favorite things. This helped me a lot. I could see how my mouth moved when I spoke. I also became more confident. I was no longer afraid to make mistakes. You can try this too. Stand in front of a mirror and talk about anything. It will help you improve your pronunciation and build confidence. Flashcards are a great tool for learning new words. When I was a student, I made flashcards with new words. On one side, I wrote the word in English. On the other side, I drew a picture or wrote the meaning in my language. I carried these flashcards with me everywhere. When I had free time, I looked at them and practiced the words. You can make your own flashcards. Write new words on one side and their meanings or pictures on the other side. Look at them every day. This will help you remember new words and their meanings. Joining online forums and chat groups is another good way to practice English. When I was in college, I joined an online forum for English learners. There, I met many people who wanted to learn English. We talked about many things like books, movies, and hobbies. We helped each other with grammar and vocabulary. You can join online forums and chat groups too. Look for groups that interest you. Talk to people and practice your English. It is a fun way to learn and make new friends. Using English in your daily life is very important. When I was learning English, I tried to use it as much as possible. I changed my phone and computer settings to English. I wrote my shopping list in English. I even talked to my pet in English. You can do the same. Try to use English in your daily activities. Write your notes in English. Watch English videos on YouTube. Order food in English if you can. The more you use English, the better you will get. Setting goals is very important when learning English. When I was learning English, I set small goals for myself. I wanted to learn 5 new words every day. I wanted to read 1 English book every month. I wanted to write in my diary every day. These goals helped me stay focused and motivated. You can set your own goals. Start with small goals. For example, learn 5 new words every day, read 1 English article every week, or write 1 paragraph every day. When you reach your goals, set new ones. This will help you keep improving. Finding a language partner is very helpful. When I was in high school, I had a language partner named Maria. She wanted to learn my language, and I wanted to learn English. We met twice a week. For the first half of the meeting, we spoke in English. For the second half, we spoke in my language. We helped each other with grammar, vocabulary, and pronunciation. You can find a language partner too. Look for someone who wants to learn your language. Meet regularly and practice together. This will help you improve your English and make a new friend. There are many apps that can help you learn English. When I was working, I used an app called HelloTalk. It connects you with people who want to learn your language. You can chat with them and practice English. The app also has a translation feature, so you can understand each other better. You can use apps like HelloTalk, Duolingo, or Babbel. These apps have many features like lessons, quizzes, and games. They make learning English fun and easy. Watching English TV shows and news is a great way to improve your listening skills. When I was in college, I loved watching the news on BBC. The news was in clear English, and it helped me learn many new words. I also watched TV shows like Friends and The Simpsons. These shows were fun and had simple language. You can watch English TV shows and news too. Start with shows and news for children. They have simple language and are easy to understand. Watch them regularly. This will help you improve your listening skills and learn new words. Using English subtitles is very helpful. When I was learning English, I watched many movies and TV shows with English subtitles. This helped me understand the words and sentences better. I could see how the words were spelled and how the sentences were made. You can use English subtitles too. When you watch movies or TV shows, turn on the English subtitles. Read the subtitles and listen to the words. This will help you improve your reading and listening skills. Playing English games is a fun way to learn. When I was a student, I played a game called Scrabble. It is a word game where you make words with letter tiles. This game helped me learn many new words and how to spell them. I also played crossword puzzles and word searches. You can play English games too. There are many online games and apps like Scrabble, crossword puzzles, and word searches. These games make learning English fun and help you learn new words and spelling. Learning English idioms and phrases is very interesting. Idioms are expressions that have a different meaning from the individual words. For example, it's raining cats and dogs means it is raining very heavily. When I was learning English, I found idioms very fun. I learned them from books and my teachers. You can learn English idioms and phrases too. There are many books and websites with lists of idioms. Learn a few idioms every week. This will make your English more colorful and interesting. Practicing grammar is very important. When I was in school, my teacher gave us many grammar exercises. We practiced tenses, prepositions, articles, and more. Grammar helps you make correct sentences. You can practice grammar too. There are many grammar books and websites with exercises. Practice a little every day. This will help you make correct sentences and improve your writing and speaking. Recording your voice is a great way to improve your pronunciation. When I was learning English, my teacher asked us to record our voices. We read a passage and recorded it. Then, we listened to the recording and compared it with the teacher's recording. This helped us see where we made mistakes. You can record your voice too. Read a passage or talk about something. Listen to the recording and see where you can improve. This will help you improve your pronunciation and speaking skills. Learning with a tutor is very helpful. When I was preparing for my English exam, I had a tutor. She was very good and helped me a lot. She explained grammar, helped me with vocabulary, and practiced speaking with me. You can find a tutor too. Look for a tutor in your school, community center, or online. A tutor can give you personalized lessons and help you improve faster. Participating in English contests is very exciting. When I was in school, I participated in a spelling bee contest. It was a competition where we had to spell words correctly. I practiced a lot for the contest. I learned many new words and improved my spelling. You can participate in English contests too. Look for spelling bees, writing contests, or speaking contests in your school or community. Participating in contests will motivate you to learn and practice more. Exploring English culture is very interesting and helps you learn English better. When I was learning English, I learned about English-speaking countries like the United States, the United Kingdom, and Australia. I learned about their history, food, festivals, and traditions. This made learning English more fun and meaningful. You can explore English culture too. Read books, watch documentaries, and visit websites about English-speaking countries. Learn about their history, food, festivals, and traditions. This will make learning English more interesting and help you understand the language better. Using a dictionary is very helpful. When I was a student, I had a big English dictionary. When I did not understand a word, I looked it up in the dictionary. The dictionary gave me the meaning, pronunciation, and example sentences. You can use a dictionary too. There are many online dictionaries and apps like Merriam-Webster and Oxford Dictionary. When you do not understand a word, look it up in the dictionary. This will help you learn new words and how to use them. Learning English songs and poems is very fun. When I was in school, I learned many English songs and poems. My favorite song was Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. My favorite poem was The Road Not Taken by Robert Frost. Learning songs and poems helped me improve my vocabulary and pronunciation. You can learn English songs and poems too. Find simple songs and poems online. Listen to them, read them, and try to memorize them. This will help you learn new words and improve your pronunciation. Using technology is very helpful. When I was learning English, I used a computer and the internet. I visited many websites, watched videos, and played games in English. This made learning English fun and easy. You can use technology too. Use your computer, phone, or tablet to learn English. Visit websites, watch videos, and play games in English. This will make learning English fun and help you improve faster. Making learning fun is very important. When I was learning English, my teacher made the lessons fun. We played games, sang songs, and did many activities. This made learning English enjoyable. You can make learning fun too. Find activities that you enjoy. Play games, sing songs, watch movies, and read books in English. This will make learning English enjoyable and help you improve faster. Being consistent is very important. When I was learning English, I practiced every day. Even if I was busy, I found time to practice. This helped me improve a lot. You can be consistent too. Practice a little every day. Read, write, listen, and speak in English every day. This will help you improve faster and become good at English. Rewarding yourself is very important. When I was learning English, I rewarded myself for my achievements. If I learned 10 new words, I treated myself to ice cream. If I finished reading a book, I watched my favorite movie. You can reward yourself too. Set goals and reward yourself when you reach them. This will motivate you to keep learning and make the process enjoyable. Never stop learning is very important. When I was in school, my teacher told us a story about a wise man. The wise man knew many things, but he always wanted to learn more. He said, "There is always something new to learn." You can never stop learning too. Keep learning new words, reading new books, and practicing your skills. There is always something new to learn in English. Keep learning and enjoy the process. Improving your English is very important. Start with the basics, practice every day, read books, write every day, listen to English songs, watch English movies, talk to people in English, use English apps and websites, join an English class, and be patient. Use a mirror, flashcards, online forums, daily activities, goals, language partners, learning apps, TV shows, subtitles, games, idioms, grammar exercises, voice recordings, tutors, contests, culture, dictionaries, songs, technology, fun activities, consistency, rewards, and never stop learning. Remember the stories of Jack, the boy who became a good runner, and the turtle who won the race. Keep practicing and never give up. One day you will be very good at English. Thank you for listening. I hope you find these tips helpful. Keep practicing and enjoy learning English.